Shalom, Ambassador. Mabuhay.
Shalom. Mabuhay.
It's good to be at the Philippines Embassy here in Israel. And I have to say that from my heart, as an Israeli, we love the Filipino people, and your people are amazing people. And that leads me to my first question. What is so special about the friendship between the Philippines and Israel?
As you all know, first of all, the culture of the Philippines is always a welcoming people. They're good hosts. They're very nice to people from other countries, from other nations. That's why Philippines is a good place to go if you're a tourist. So even if you're a businessman, Philippines is a good place to go. And as you know, because of our religion, most of the Filipinos are Christians. About 90% are Christians. So Israel is always considered a holy land. And we believe that the people of Israel are the chosen one. So that is the religious belief. But aside from religion, Israel has always been nice. The people of Israel have always been nice and friendly to the Filipinos, especially to our Filipino workers here. I think this is the best place to be if you want to work in the Middle East. Israel is the best place to work. We feel this is our second home. So
Wow.
when we're far away from the Philippines, Israel is we feel like we're still at home.
This is so amazing.
We're very grateful for the people of Israel and the Israeli government for sending us help during times that we are in trouble. One example of this is the 2013 typhoon, the Haiyan typhoon, which affected the central part of the Philippines. An Israeli delegation was sent there from the IDF to assist us, treat some people, thankful for the government of Israel during the time when we needed. And then now because of the pandemic, the Israeli government sent 2 medical teams to assist us in our response to the coronavirus and also on how we can have a better rollout of the vaccine.
And also in defense.
We consider Israel as our one that we're looking at in response to terrorism and also on how we can improve the armed forces of the Philippines for its capability, not only against terrorism, but on how to have a good external defense capability.
Ambassador, we in Israel never forget how the Philippines saved Jews during the Holocaust under the leadership of former President Quezon. And it is something that we will never forget and we will always be thankful for. And are there any Jews living in the Philippines?
Yes, there are. There are a number of Jews. Before the pandemic, there were more 1,000 who are staying in the Philippines. But now, because of the pandemic, it went down to around 50% of that. So about 500 to 600 permanent Jews are staying in the Philippines.
That's really amazing. And also not to forget the fact that Jews were never persecuted in the Philippines. Jews and the Filipinos are like family.
Yeah, that's right. In fact, there are some songs that when I was still young, I've heard, and I was surprised that it was a Hebrew song. So like Haba Nagila Haba. So
Seriously?
when I was young, I've been hearing that on the radio, and then I was surprised that it was a Hebrew song.
This is so amazing. And what's your favorite thing about Israel?
Well, of course, the people. I've met a lot of Israelis who became my friends. Even before, when I was posted as ambassador, I already had some friends. Second is the place. Of course, it's we consider it holy place.
Wow, wow. And do you have a favorite food or a place?
Well, of course, hummus is number one. And then the bread, all types of bread. And then, of course, the salad, the Israeli salad.
It's the best.
It's the
Fresh.
best,
Yeah. Ambassador, I have never been to the Philippines yet, I do plan to come. Do you have any places that you would recommend? The top one place?
Actually, there's no top one place. Maybe top 100 places I would recommend. Because it will depend on what is your interest. If you want to go to the beach, we have lots of nice beaches in the Philippines. The top places are Boracay and Batangas. There are a lot of diving spots in Batangas. You could go up the mountains of Mount Apo, or you could explore also the mountains of the Cordilleras in Baguio City. In
So many
Banawe.
places.
So many places. You could go from north to south.
Well, thank you very much for this interview, for your time, and I send the kindest regards on behalf of Israel to the people of the Philippines. We love you so much.
Yeah, we love the people of Israel. We love your country. There is a long history between our two countries, and we have always treated each other with love and respect.
That's really amazing.
Yeah.
That's really amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you.